First 2 hours, 1 to 2 hours, he was speaking about spiritual talk.
Okay.
So, but it's very unusual to see that such a happy person who is going to die in 2 months' time.
Okay. So
But
at
she went.
days of 29, she is about to die, no?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
She got a hematology cancer, leukemia.
Okay. So what is the book you are reading? Latest book?
Latest, honestly speaking, I've tried to read the placebo on Joe Dispenza's book, Mind and Matter.
Okay. Yeah, the placebo, yeah.
Yeah, but the print is not very great, so it's very finding difficult to read that one.
Okay, okay.
Recently, what I read, that's one of the book I was trying to read.
What are your thoughts about spending the whole night in full moon meditation like this without sleep, and the next day activity will go off, something like that?
Means this is the second time I'm doing this one on a full moon day, whole night meditating. I think I did Shivaratri before, but as a full moon day, last time I think I did with you only.
Yeah.
But I don't feel next day. I don't even sleep as well. So next till tomorrow night, 9 o'clock, I will not sleep and I will do my activity. I don't feel lethargic or I don't feel sleepless. Partly maybe because I also do, as a doctor, you do work 24-hour on call. But still after 24-hour on call, you get tired. But when you do meditation, you will not get tired at all.
Yeah.
You feel very energetic actually.
Yeah, that's great. Have you attended Prabodh meditation? The 2
Yeah,
hours?
I was here. Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
I want to ask one question I couldn't ask. Prabodh is here. He's not here, isn't it?
So Ravi is there. Ravi and Prabodh both are one and the same. You can ask.
No.
Ravi. Ravi.
No, but yes.
1 minute.
Let me give it a try. Yes. Go on.
1 minute. In a 1 minute, have you had a chance? No thought at all.
Yeah, I mean, I tried, but of late I haven't tried. I kind of suggested to one person. Whenever we make one to sit in meditation for 30 minutes, they are like always, oh no, I'm getting so many thoughts. I don't think I can be in thoughtless state. And I'm taking session to Slovenia guys. There are also like couple of people. They said, it is impossible for me to in thoughtless state. It's been this is today's 7th day. So then I said, okay, let's do 1 minute. Okay. And then I made them to sit for 1 minute. Within 1 minute, I told them, with open-minded, do whatever you can do within 1 minute. And after 1 minute, they said, one lady, she said 50% I can be in thoughtless state. And one lady, she said 70% she can be in thoughtless. Then they got the confidence that, okay, yeah, we can also go into thoughtless state. So that's just to give that. And also the idea of doing this 1 minute meditation is whenever you are in the office and you are waiting for the lift or you are waiting for the train.
No, I totally, sorry, I totally agree with that.
Yes,
because
I
1
can
minute is amazing.
Yes.
But have you been into 1 minute thoughtless state? I'm asking you.
1 minute thoughtless state, yes, but there will be some inner dialogue is also happening sometimes. But if you ask straight away, for me, it feels like 1 minute. Yes, I did whenever I tried with Prabodh. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because that 1 minute is always, it's the best idea. You can do whenever you're even awake as well. You can just sit down somewhere and do 1 minute. It's good.
Yes. Every second, every moment is important, right? It's like moment by moment.
Yeah. So
the interviewer is disappeared. GK sir, I think you are asking the question to.
No.
You want to interact, basically. You just want to. Yes, Adagan sir, please.
Anything you have in your mind to share to the audience right now? They are all there. I'm not sure nobody is going to shoot any question. So if you
I
have
mean, so
something,
regarding health, I can tell a little bit.
oh, that's great. Please.
Yeah. Because you all know about the brain. The left side of brain is a logic brain. And the right side of the brain is more of emotional and creativity. The fibers from the left side, all the nerves move towards the right hand side, and the right fibers move towards the left side. So everybody knows sympathetic nervous system and parasympathetic nervous system. Probably I'm a little bit science-wise. When you have any panic attack or a fear, your sympathetic nervous system which activates, you have only 3 options. One is a fight, the other one is a fear, or freeze. So most of the time when we have an argument with other people, or a fight, when you run away from the situation, or when you become panicky, all these hormones will be released, which are called stress hormones, like adrenaline, all those things, which will have effect on your heart, which will raise your blood pressure, which also raises your heart rate. So over a long period of time, if the people are more emotionally attached and getting angry for simple things, or having a fear for easy things, simple everyday having a fear, anger, or being jealous, these emotions lead to the rise of these hormones, like stress hormones, which are adrenaline or steroids, which will affect the heart by raising the blood pressure, by raising the heart rate. Even anxiety also comes into that one. So if you look at the people who are more patients who are having heart problems, most of these patients are highly emotional to the situations. These emotions build up over a few years, like 10 years, 20 years, and they'll end up in a heart problem. That is a sympathetic nervous system. Whereas other side, parasympathetic nervous system, if you do meditation, like a vagus nerve, which activates, and you make yourself calm, cool, relaxed, and peaceful, which also helps you in digestive system. So absorption of food, everything becomes better. So you feel more healthy. And you will also relieve more happy hormones, like serotonin or dopamine. All these happy hormones are released when you do meditation. Your parasympathetic nervous system acts. So this is also one of the reasons why you should do, all of you do meditation. That's I'm not hearing.
Yeah.
Very,
So here the key
very.
principle is vagus nerve, right?
Mm.
So through vagus nerve, it will be taken care.
Yeah, it will be
Emotion.
taken.
Yeah.
Emotions. Yeah.
Yeah.
You smoothen because it helps in your digestive system better.
Okay. So don't you think it will act on the other side as well? Parasympathetic.
It's a vagus and parasympathetic. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Emotions lead to the sympathetic nervous system, which will build up all these anxiety hormones, stress hormones, adrenaline, and hydrocortisone. When you do meditation, this sympathetic nervous system less active, parasympathetic system more active, which is a vagus nerve, which makes it your digestion become better, and you have less impact on the heart.
See, so far, to my knowledge, the spirituality and health junction is something related to the chakra actually.
Mm-hmm.
So once you meditate, abundant energy will get. Through that, the chakras will be activated.
Mm-hmm.
So every chakra supplies a particular gland.
Yes.
So the gland again supplies organs in the body.
Mm-hmm.
So this is not actually the pathway that was invented so far. But now, after Louis Hay, and of course Dr. GK,
Okay.
we have gone far beyond that.
Mm-hmm.
And with the beautiful wisdom principles, according to Lord Krishna, Jnana Nirvana Karmana, and we are trying to apply the wisdom principles. And with that, we are trying to make the miraculous changes.
Mhm.
Of course, if you do intense meditation, definitely the energy blocks will be cleared, and people are ready to understand the wisdom. But ultimately, the wisdom is going to create the real change in that particular physical aspect, whether you call it as a vagus or sympathetic or parasympathetic or emotional chakra, whatever. So the root reason will be in the wisdom. So that
Okay.
is the part we need to understand. That is also that perception is also there.
Mhm.
When I
Means,
went,
again, out of 7 chakras, heart chakra is one of the main thing connecting above 3 chakras and below 3 chakras. This heart chakra is supplied by both sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system. If you look at scientifically, it also can be your energy levels increase because they all open up.
yeah.
That's
So
one thing I can.
do a lot of research papers as well. Most of the papers on the heart illnesses as well as cancer. So how the mindfulness techniques, the yoga and meditation influence the illness. So there are credible research was already done. There are so many papers. Even we can do scoping review as well using all those evidences to pull up some grounded evidence, the existing research papers. There is no need to do research again. Actually, there are so many on each and every illness. So I was surprised to see those proven papers, the research articles actually. Yeah.
It's a proven, scientifically proven, isn't it? It's a lot of papers.
That's good. Anyone from the audience, if you want to shoot any questions, please. You can raise your hand. You can ask even in Telugu.
I don't have any questions, but this is really interesting. One doctor is asking questions, another doctor is responding. And you are really, see, I mean, we understand how it helps, but you are scientifically, as a doctor, you explaining it makes even more sense. And for the common people, it really helps to understand the importance of meditation. It's really great. Yeah. Yeah.
So you can share, Ravikaran, if you want to share something.
Yeah, I mean,
Audience, anybody can ask questions. Are actually
yes. Use this opportunity to ask questions to Dr. Rajesh Garu.
Oh, no. You also, Ravikaran or GK Garu.
Or anyone wants to share anything.
Yeah, the group in the group, someone can share their experience as well.
Yes.
Oh, still a good number of people, I think, from UK.
You said. Okay.
Yeah.
We have got someone called Hang Jetimo. Is she from Russia?
She's from Vietnam. I know
Vietnam. Okay, you know her.
her.
Okay.
Just now she pinged me in Messenger.
Okay.
I told her to join. She can share, but she will speak in Vietnam language. Very tough to get.
Yes.
She can understand our English a bit. Yeah.
So Ravikaran, did you read any recent books?
Yes. I am reading a book called Buddha's Wife.
Okay.
So we all know about Buddha's life. We don't know about Buddha's wife, what she went through and how she got enlightened and what was her path. So it was very interesting. I completed the part 1 of that book, and now I'm going into the part 2, which is more of for the reader to implement. The part 1 is more about Buddha's wife, how what was her path, and Buddha is like one who left for attaining the nirvana, and Yashodhara is called as Buddha's wife is called as one who stayed to attain the same the main difference is what Buddha says is be a light unto yourself, right? So you go out and you do meditation and then you enlighten yourself. So only you can help yourself. Other than that, no one can help you. So be a light unto yourself. And Yashodhara, it's not really Yashodhara said, but whoever the author is said, Yashodhara's last word might have been, sometimes you need light from others, and sometimes others need light from us. And light always shines more brighter when people are walking together, when people are in the group. So she kind of emphasizing the importance of walking the path together. So many number of people walking, sharing the path. So that's Buddha's wife path, the path
Okay.
of companion. Yeah.
Did they say anything about Buddha's kids?
Yeah, Rahula. So Buddha's kid also, the moment Buddha enlightens and then he comes to home, he also, gets inclined towards the spirituality, and he waits for a few days, but then he joins Buddha's Sangha. And everyone eventually, even Buddha's wife also, she joins. But her path is, even though she is with Buddha, she still believes in the shared path, walking the path together. And if you take about Buddha, right? So Buddha, only up until he got enlightened, he was alone. He was trying. He's going to the gurus for 7 years, but once he got enlightened, he's always with Sangha. So if not thousands, at least 100 people used to be there with him. Again, he was like walking the path together. So that's what Arthur was trying to say. And if you say in those days, right, for a woman to go out and become homeless is highly impossible. Even if she wants to go out, she cannot. Right?
Yeah, those days is difficult. Yeah.
Those days is difficult. And even if it is allowed, let's say, she can go out, but she cannot leave her kid, right? That's the attachment she has. So there are two options. The one who lives is Buddha's path, and one who stays. And within stays, you have many different types of staying. So you are staying at one place, and you feel like you are trapped in one place, and you are oppressed with no energy, and you are like, I don't have any choice, and you feel like trapped. That is one option. And the other option is you can bring the aliveness, and you can create the energy, and you can create the group. You can walk the path together with someone else, and you can share. So from the part 2 is mainly about how you can impart this spirituality and walking the path together when you are in the family life. That's what I'm guessing. I meant to start. I just started the part 2 of this book.
Okay.
It's a wonderful book.
Interesting book. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Is anybody wants to ask a question? No. Okay. Yeah. Somebody wants to ask a question. Yeah.
And Ravi told about a book. So I want to recollect one of my best books in my life so far I read.
GK, sorry, somebody wants to ask a question.
Oh, that's sure. Then let them come, please.
Yeah.
Is that?
Yes. Bindu garu.
She was asking what is the best thing to learn.
Okay, what would be the best course of action and learning?
Hi, JK sir. This is Bindu. I just want to repeat my question. So I'm fairly new to meditation. So since I came into meditation path, I see lots of wisdom to learn, and there's so many books to read. So just want to understand from you what is the best course of action or learning that we could take.
Yeah, I want to hear
No
from Rajesh garu
shortcuts.
first.
Sorry,
And
Bindu.
after that,
Sorry. Hello, Bindu garu. Just
Hi.
I'm Rajesh and I'm Dr. Rajesh. Just one. How long have you been meditating?
I think, to be precise, I think it's about 6 months.
6 months. Are you doing a breath meditation or a different kind of meditation?
A breath meditation.
Okay. What kind of background are you? Which part? Where are you from?
I'm from Andhra. I'm from Visakhapatnam.
Oh, Visakhapatnam. Okay, okay. So you've been doing breath meditation. You have some experiences, or how do you feel last 6 months?
I feel great. I mean, I've been in spiritual path. I mean, we've been very close with the Satya Sai organization. I'm a Bal Vikas teacher, so
Okay.
I teach spiritual education to children. So I've been in this fold for many years. I think with PMC or PSSM, it's only been 6 months that I've come in contact through one of the groups. So I've been absolutely amazed, how much there's wisdom out there that I haven't known. I think we are very confined to, I guess, just bhajans, or, I've never been to that, next level of soul evolution or soul, basically to do with the soul. So I thought, I mean, when I came into PSM, I just felt that so much out there that I have to learn. So obviously, I think it's still very early days for me, but I just wanted to know from you all great masters. I know there's no shortcut, but then what would be the best course of action or learning? What is the best way you can kind of...
Yeah, I will give it to answer. I'll pass the question to GK Garu. Before that, I'll speak a little bit. You've done very well, actually. From Satya Sai means you have done from Bhakti Marga. That's what they do, chant mantras and everything, isn't it?
Yeah.
From that, you come to the now. That's one way of meditation, basically. If you chanting and you come to the next level where you don't chant any mantra, you just focus on your breath.
Yeah.
So what you are doing is you've done excellently well, actually. The last 6 months you might have some practice. Some practices, some experiences as well. There are a lot of books. I think if you go to the Pyramid Organization website, there are plenty of books available. And even if you go to spiritualtablet.org, there are other books as available. But anyway, I have to interpret. I will pass the question to Dr. GK Garu. Sorry.
Rajesh garu, this question and session is yours and Ravi, not mine. So you have to take that question in detail. Of course, definitely I'll give a conclusion on that.
Yes.
Means each one reads different books. That's the main issue. Because the way my experience is, I have read Ram Krishna, means Vivekananda books. Sri Ram Krishna books. I've read that books. That was my, but that is also Bhakti Marg. Like you did Satya Sai organization, Bindu garu, sorry.
Yeah.
Like you did Satya Sai organization. I went to Ramakrishna Math. I read the Ramakrishna books. So when I was deep into the Ramakrishna books, I had out of the body experience as well. If you're completely deeply immersed into something like Bhakti Marg or meditation, your experiences will be different. As well as a question to reading your book, what books I would say? I've read plenty of books, but you are the placebo, Joe Dispenza, Mind and the Matter. If you read that book, that's a beginning you can start. That's also good. And I'll probably
started that book, sir. Yeah,
you started that
on
book.
that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Ravi Kiran.
Yes.
You can guide her a little bit more books. For the beginners.
Rajesh garu,
she's our book library owner.
Sorry, GK garu, sorry, tell me.
See, I feel what exactly she is asking is, what is the best method to follow? She's asking for the books.
No, it's the best. No, it's best method to follow because there's so many books. I think one's lifetime is not even enough to read all those books. So what is the best way to evolve it, basically?
Best method is what you're doing, breath meditation. If if you look at it, any meditation finally ends up into breath meditation only. If you do it at a art of living, they teach you Kriya Yoga, which is related to breath. If you look at the any martial arts, they focus on breath only because it increases concentration. You got a better focus. What else? Most of the majority of all these meditations finally come to focus on your breath. And why breath? Again, reason for breath is when we are first born, first thing we take is we breathe. That's how your life starts. Your mind and body is connected through breath. And next thing is when you are panicky, when you are anxious or panicky, if you take a couple of deep breaths, your mind becomes calm. So you will take a better decisions. The importance of breath, I'm telling you. And the last one is before death, last thing you take is your breath out. That means when you don't have a breath, you are dead basically. So your life depends on between two breaths. First breath you take life, you start your life, and the last breath you're gone. Means you leave the body, you go take a different, you are reborn again. That's a different spirituality. And when you are anxious or when you are sick, when you are having a temperature, when your body is not well, what happens to your breathing? Your respiratory rate goes up. If there is a slightest change in your body, again, breath is the one which notices. If you might have seen people with temperature or their respiratory rate goes up when they become sick. Or when you are anxious, when you are panicky, again, your breathing goes up. So when you take a couple of deep breaths, your mind calms down. So breath is the one which connects your mind and body. And the easiest way to do meditation is breath meditation, because you can do awake. You can sit down here even 1 minute. When you're chatting, you just, when you work as well, at work as well, 1 minute, if you focus on your breath, obviously your mind calms down. That is a one way I would say breath meditation is the best meditation. Yes, spiritual books, you can read a lot of books, but practicing what you are doing is best. And again, sitting, doing twice a day is much better. Same time, before sunset, after, before sunrise, after sunset. Same time, same place. Means in your house only, you can sit in the same place. Is much better because you will get a like 30 minutes, whatever time you do. Then after a few months, by the time, let's say you start doing at evening 7 o'clock, every day 7 o'clock in the evening, 7 to 7:30, you're doing meditation. After 1 or 2 months, by 7 o'clock, your mind clicks. So it's a time for meditation and your thoughts will come down. You can see difference in yourself. Your advantage of the meditation is your efficiency improves. You'll be more relaxed and happy, and your willpower increases. You will see the other possibilities in any situation. Your completely your attitude of thinking, everything will change. Sorry, Bindu, I hope I answered a little bit of your questions, at least a little bit of your doubts.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Yeah, you did.
You can still ask if you have any something. Or the Ravi Kiran Garu or GK Garu can add it.
Yes.
Yeah, sure. Definitely. Ravi will add. After that,
Yeah.
I'll conclude. Yeah.
So, Bindu Garu, I know where you are coming from. So, one, go with the flow. In spirituality, there is no kind of speed, going with the speed. Okay, slow and steady wins the race. We have to keep that in mind. Always go with the flow, and slow and steady wins the race. Okay, and whatever you learn, teach. We teach best what we most need to learn. That is the statement by Richard Bach. Okay, so start teaching whatever you learned. Okay, that's how you feel. Okay, I'm learning. At least you feel. But otherwise, what you see, okay, there's so much of information, so much of knowledge, and you start one book and then you read it and you have another book, okay, you jump into other book. So I have come from that phase, but later I realize, go with the flow. Whatever you need at this point in time, you will get that. Universe is already, guiding you when you are open. So if you take one step, 1,000 steps coming towards you by multiple gurus. And follow all the gurus. There is no single guru, as Brahmarshi Patriji said. There is no single guru. So follow everyone, but follow the right books, right techniques is most important. Okay, this is what I can see at this point in time. But yes, GK sir, go on.
This is something like we are in a big forest and we got a small rabbit. We are trying to eat it in all possible ways. Anyway,